Okay, we're gonna finish Spotlight. The audio, my buddies last time didn't show up. I don't have any this time, but I hope it doesn't happen again. Because that is really freaking annoying when you're trying to stream something and you can't hear half the audio. I want to fix something real quick. There we go. We're gonna begin all like 100 something tokens. I have quite a few tokens just from doing putting in the locker code for the 50 dash token dash drop. That's the locker code. You get a chance at either 5. I always forgot one was red was really bad, and I got the 20. And the Bernard King did sell, and I just have some extra MT. How would the rotation actually be? Defense is really good for having such crappy team. I'll get it is pretty good defense when you have freaking Will Chamberlain, Ben Simmons, Zion, Danny Green, Chris Paul on the same team. And Bogut, you're gonna have a pretty good defensive team. There's no one else here, so that means that won't be a problem. It's 61 with Kobe. Then it is drop 60 probably. Against the next. Young JR and a Carmelo Anthony. Oh, it's Lynn Sandy era too. Plus, it didn't drop a Nista locker code or something like that. That's the token one, was it? That's Chapman. I will as soon as the tip-off's off and move Kobe to the 2. Actually, I'm probably going to move him to the 2 after. The only reason I changed it to the 3 was against the Raptors because I thought it was going to be like McGrady at the 3, not Vince Carter, and ended up switching that. And I'm actually kind of glad they can like interchange. As well as it'll shut Melo down for the most part. And of course, okay. I'm gonna get like 4 Amethyst. Something like that. I'm probably gonna get Kendrick Perkins, DeAndre Jordan, and Otto Porter and Trevor Ariza. I only want Kendrick Perkins or Quan Butler. I think it's actually who I was gonna get. As well. Not DeAndre Jordan. Actually, yeah, I was gonna get like Trevor Ariza, Otto Porter, and Kendrick Perkins. I don't know why I took a shot of Zion, but Kendrick Perkins, he's absolutely horrible. I wouldn't like him in game. I'm only getting him because I love to make like squads like the 08 Celtics, and he's the starting center of that team, and I don't think he gets a card other than that Celtics version of him. He's on the league, so he's going to get current series. he didn't really have like a great game or anything, so he's not gonna get moments card or something like that. This day in history or career highlights. The funny thing is that Kobe has nothing to do with Zeph. It's just because of his 60-point game. It's his anniversary, which they've done it every year. So they haven't even released the thank you Kobe card. I'll do a pump fake. I'm gonna do... No, I can't do anything. Ooh, that was nice. Spin into a contested fadeaway. That's real Kobe. That's my best defensive lineup for this squad. Would be insane. Wilt at the 4. Bogut at center. Danny Green at the 2. Chris Paul at the 1. Because he has always been an underrated defender. At least some people underrate it. Kobe's the last one I see. Yeah. And I'm greening with him. That was almost stupid. I think I have 9 points for Kobe. Yeah, move Kobe to the 2. Now he won't have Melo on him. Which is good off... Okay, for a second I thought that was a monster, now it's a silver. Oh, that's even better. $12 points. I should have every NBA team logo in this. Other than the, of course, domination ones. I like every of the throwback ones. Honestly, that'll probably be a move I'm going to try a bit more. Doing that post move into a pull-up. Or a fade. Because I was playing Park once. I tried doing that. Press square. Trying to do a fadeaway. And did that a bit before. And I ended up getting like some type of dream shake. Or, but it's not even a dream shake. All I did was just leave one lane and turn the other. But I made it because it was an open shot. Because he wasn't not expecting that. Yeah, 16. I like how a lot of it's just scoring. Because that re isn't as hard as you would think it is. Yeah. Yeah. And like the... What? I never knew Mike Bibby played on the Knicks. I was hoping to get the board and get that back up. That's in it, isn't it? Nah. I didn't get off the time. Didn't hit it either. 10-point lead, and I have 19 with Kobe. Basically about 1/3 for points. I haven't even been taking a huge amount of trees. Patrick Ewing. Adrian. I don't know who that Dave Bushel. Will Seed. Jim Frazier. Will Monroe. I don't know that Bradley. What about it? I know who it is, just forgot his first name. Ooh, nice catch and shoot for the end of his takeover. Because it's obviously not going to last any longer. Why is Mike Bibby wearing number 97 instead of like 15? I know he always wore like 15 or something. He never... I know he's jacked right now. Oh, that was actually kind of like a Kobe move. Of course, gets the ball not citizen. A-3. I'm gonna put in the second lineup in with put Wilton, put in put Chris Paul in. Refresh some defenders. Oh yeah, Mark Price. I would probably move Kobe to the 3 at that point, but I'm not going to. Yeah, see what I was doing by putting Ben Simmons in there so I could play Kobe at the 3. Oh, that's in, isn't it? Yeah. 29. Basically half. That's Baron Davis, I'm pretty sure. And he's wearing number 65. Why? I know he never was 65. I know he was number 0 and 1. For Gomez. Probably 1. Like maybe 1 on 97. I really don't know the jersey number. Because the most memorable time of Mike Bibby was either on the Vancouver Grizzlies when he was drafted, or the Kings. I would probably say the Kings. J.R. Smith, handle. Gobby, you're hot. Don't bully him. I probably will get pretty close. Probably hit 40. No. It was Jamie Lin who touched the last, wasn't it? No, it was Chris Paul. I don't know why they made this Clippers Chris Paul 34. That's his current age. He's played in the Clippers for over basically 4 years. I don't know why, but a lot of people, like on 2K and T Central, I made a lot of the Clippers lineup, which took forever to find a backup center, because the main backup centers they have on in 2K. It's like Ekpe Udo, who was in it last year, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he played for Jets. Not in it this year. That's Check Diallo. Because he played there for a season like 2016, 2017. I don't know why people are saying Eric Gordon played for Lob City Clippers. He never did because he was in the Chris Paul trade. And then I've seen people like Montrezl Harrell was in the Chris Paul trade when he was traded to the Rockets from the Clippers. So they literally have 2 players that weren't on the roster as far as. Which I feel like you, for the true lineup, you would have to have Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan. Those are the main 3. That's the big 3, and then they had good players, and at least good role players. I'm probably going to say more like good players, or old vets. They had Matt Barnes for a part of it. Had an old Paul Pierce. I'm pretty sure they traded him to the Wizards for like Con Butler. I think that anyway, because he was on the Wizards in 2016, and Paul Pierce was on the Clippers, and then the next year, Con Butler was on the was on the Clippers. How about those on the Clippers? Paul Pierce, I know, retired on the Wizards. So, I've had a game where Chris Paul got like 8 steals. I know you guys saw that in the last stream. Probably a takeover again. Why did his number change? Hold up. Is there 2 Mike Bibbies? There's one wearing number 2. Where's the bench? Here, no, that's all I've been. There's 3 Mike Bibbies. Is there 4? It's the Band Davis. Why is there's 4 Mike Bibbies? 2 here, 98, 99, 97, and then there's 20. Why is there like 4 Mike Bibbies? Okay, one of them's Richard Johnson. James Johnson, David Miller, Mike Bibby. Why isn't it? Dunk for Kobe. No dunk for Kobe. I was really hoping he would dunk it. Okay, he has 40. So I can get it by the next quarter, definitely. I'll put up a Senquel in it now. From the logo, green. Green from the logo! Kobe range. Also, let's get Kobe 2 more points at the buzzer. Just shoot it up. Just hit it, why not? Done. Like, hits a half court of Kobe. I probably should have moved closer to the 3-point line. So 45 for Kobe. And oh my god, they don't have a single steal block me of 7 steals. Man, that's tough. No one has a block in the game. I just want to mention that because no one's looking in the paint shot other than Zion. And I forgot who else it was, but whoever they did it, I think it might have been Bogut. Whoever did it did a freaking dunk. And just slammed it in on our team. And then I thought Will actually hit that, so apparently no. Joe gets crossed and pulled up J. Kobe-esque. But not Kobe-esque because he didn't hit it. That's like his signature old main shot was his crossover or some type of move into a pull-up. Even just a screen. Pull up. Bang. I can't hit him, but that's why he did. It's just kind of sad how everyone says the mid-range like the worst popular shot in the game. When people like MJ could shoot the 3, didn't do it. He could because he had a game where he shot a lot, and that was the why not? I don't know what that was. The drop's 111 on Kobe, so there's that. But just saying layups. I forgot what I was talking about, but I know. Yeah, Jordan couldn't shoot very well, so he shot mid-ranges. He wasn't a very good 3-point shooter, but he was a great mid-range. That was his killer. That's another reason, like, so many people compared Wiggins. Well, technically, he was more like a DeMar DeRozan. He's not on the same level. Both had similar play styles. Strive to do him or shoot a mid. But they couldn't shoot threes a whole. Not super efficient, but they can hit him time to time. Not. The only difference is Jordan could shoot good from three, he just didn't do it. When DeMar DeRozan tried and just couldn't. He was shooting up. And Wiggins, I'm pretty sure actually has a really good mid-range, but he just can't hit threes. Which, if it was, I'm not 100% sure on that. I wouldn't take my word, but I think that's something he was actually good at. Because if it was, it would be the similar. No reason he would be compared. They would have similar play style. Because Jordan, younger, drove to the rack basically every time he could have. Older Jordan, old man Jordan, took mid-ranges after his one-hand pump fake and stuff like that. Chris Paul's about had the freaking double-double game with no points, just steals and assists. How many steals does Chris Paul? That's 5. Okay, well, 5 by the 2 minutes left in the third quarter, basically. I'm probably gonna take him out though. Mark Pyson. Actually, I'm gonna take Zion out for Danny Green. Look at that. I probably should have. Look at the. Man, as soon as he's about to set screen, they just doubled. Okay, that's an open shot. I released it early, try not to get a contest. Man, I just couldn't score with Kobe. Yeah, 54 points out of 61. 56. Need 5 points. Okay, if I hit a 3 and a 2-pointer in the next 30 seconds, it's complete. Yeah, that was a miss. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do it unless something stupid happened. Why is Baron Davis silver? I know he was old and his knees were basically broken, but he wasn't that bad. Oh wow. I didn't think we had that much on the time of the clock, so I just popped it. I got a lot of greens for Kobe in the first quarter. I'm on a cold streak. See 5 points for Kobe and this challenge is done, and then we're on to the final game of the spotlight. Then we're gonna have 120 tokens, which I'm gonna get obviously Well, I'm gonna get Calm Butler, Kendrick Perkins, Travers, and Otto Porter. The good thing with this copy card, you could just chuck a good amount of shots and they'll probably go in. If they're not the worst shot. Like, if he... And this copy can't dunk even with a 50 driving dunk. Not the best. Probably his stamina, though. Oh, guess what's if he hits that? And that's a lot of missed shots. What's his 3-point now? Is it a B plus? Oh, it's an A. That's game. That's game set. That's forever. And I'm gonna put Danny Green in and put Ben Simmons in there and then move down the small forward. There we go. And that's vision. Put Bogut in here. No. I could sell like Joe Dumars, Mark Price, and probably several other players. Up there's another green free. Oh, there's only 2 minutes left in the game, so honestly, I probably would not have done that if I missed a bunch of shots. I don't think subs come in at a jump ball. No. Yeah, I bet you this final game, the final is just gonna get 60 points against the Jazz. And win. Oh, and there goes Kobe. It's 64. Freaking Bogut, 13 rebounds, no points, and 1 assist. Mark Price, sharpshooter. Basically 2 minutes left of this game, and then we have one. Okay, I'm probably gonna hold the ball and just sit here and then pop up a free with Zion or try to drive like 3 seconds. I'll just pass to Ben Simmons and he'll work in the post. I just need 4 seconds. Okay, apparently I only need like 2.8 or something like that. Okay. That's Especially not holding the ball left since they're down like basically 40. Okay, they're down 40 now with less than a minute left, so there's nothing they can do. I just needed one lob. Zion. I'm just gonna let him score after a while. If they hold it until less than 24 seconds left, or hit it with like less than 24 seconds. It's depending on Zion. Well, that's game. I was hoping for one buzzer beater. That would be bad if someone actually didn't realize. That would just be weird. Okay. One more challenge until we get the 81 tokens and the 8,000 MT. All the players have contracts. I'm gonna delete the lineup. I'll probably just make it my spotlight lineup if I make it again. Just like spotlight sims and what they have on that stuff. And then do I have? Because all I need is James 1. I have the plays you need. So I can get them. Got 24 tokens. One token away for 50. Yep, score 60. I knew it. That's what you would think from a card. Basically, score 60 on All-Star, and you get 81 tokens, which would put me at like a, I don't know, 129? 150 actually. Well, no, like 150. I have no idea what math is anymore, apparently. That'd be fun. And it'll put me over 50,000 MT. Oh, it's, oh, the all heat jets, wow. Seriously? That one's on fire. Because of COVID-19. 77 overall, everything. It went 91, 93, 91. I think it would be a 92. But apparently not. That is not Joe Ingles' face. What the? What did they do to Joe Ingles? Oh wait. This is technically my final game with that Kobe unless I do something else. Yeah, and he's the last one. Because he's ISO 4. This is gonna be the last game in the Kobe challenges. Sit guard for North Carolina. Yeah, that was a long way, because like arena from like 68 and 98. Half the uniform's just not the arena. Yeah, that is not working at all. Oh, I can't install all games hot. Probably because they do have better defenders. That's an easy two, no matter what. 2 of 60. To be honest, that's not even enough. I've nearly doubled that. 9 points away from it. Okay. Bad if you got another one. Oh, Kobe dunk! We didn't get to see one last game, but there it is. Dunk by Kobe Bryant. Old as dirt Kobe, too. Sad thing is, I'm pretty sure when he died, he was just turning 40. Yeah, I'm gonna move him to the 2 because Bogdanovich is a really good defender. Which I don't know why they're playing him at small forward. He is a power forward in real life, and they're not even starting Joe Ingles. No, I guess he's like the sixth man to score. He's like a dude who comes off the bench and scores for them. He might start. I'm not 100% sure. All I know is Bogdan's played power forward most of the year. They're basically playing small ball with Rudy Gobert at center. Donovan Mitchell's a 6'3" small forward running like 6'1" Mike Conley. 6 foot. He has no stamina and I can't get him a screen or anything because they double team before I can. That's bad defense. Any other call that would be a blow by, but not for Kobe because he doesn't have quick first step. It smells like this when you realize this call it sucks. It's you. That's it. So it's like you can't do blow bys unless you do this type of blow by, which against a good defender that doesn't work. So I'm probably gonna just foul. Yeah, I'm just gonna foul. There you go. I was able to get a fast break alive, but that's 164 points with. Oh, that's bad. I've had a game where I had 29 and a quarter. Yeah, they got 110 points for Kobe. Now, plus he'll switch Chapman though. Good D, Kobe. Good above average defender, I feel like. Maybe an average. better than James Harden. So the car just isn't very fast, isn't very good at driving. But that's what you get when it's a 37-year-old Kobe. You're not going to get fast, athletic. You're going to get a good free throw shooter and a good 3-point shooter and a good shot creator. Like Derrick Rose last year on the Timberwolves. He was more of a shot creator. He still isn't as good as Kobe, but in his last couple seasons, when Kobe in his last couple seasons, Derrick Rose was definitely better than him. Just because that's old Kobe. Isn't very athletic, can shoot, can come in clutch. But you don't really play him a whole lot of minutes. You want someone like Nick Young playing a couple more minutes, just because he's able to make more of an impact in terms of scoring. But otherwise, no, not really. You're sitting it. You gonna shoot it? Yeah, I'm just trying to get at least 15 with Kobe each quarter, so I'm at least on track. And I had 12. That's like the worst quarter I've had. Well, I had 13 once, and that was the second worst, and then I went out and scored like 29, 28 in a quarter. I was thinking 81. Yeah, this is not a good game. They just had a good defender. I've not started off good. Oh my god, they're taking Kobe on. In my second set of players to get a big boost. And that'll take a second after he hits his first free throws. And they foul. Dang. That's Ed Davis. I was wondering who he's. I thought I heard that friggin' song. I was wondering what I was hearing, thinking I was hearing that and going crazy. Because anytime I heard it, I would take a shot. So I thought I was going crazy, but no, it's actually doing that. I don't know why you're going to be doing that in a basketball game, but okay. Why is it not chanting Kobe? At least it's a close game like his last one. Yeah, it's close. Oh! Well, that's a brick, though. Kobe, you can't be doing that. I thought that was a steal. Step back. There you go. 7-point lead. He's the only one who scored for a team. I'm not even a third of. I'm just about a third. I'm just over a third. God. I'm gonna be happy because then I'm gonna redeem those cards like Otto Porter, Trevor Lisa, which is a good 3-and-D player. I feel like Otto Porter can shoot a decent amount and probably can get to the rim pretty easily. Obviously, this Otto Porter defense, which is the best. You can ask Shaq, and you don't have to ask me. You could just ask, "What? How are you drawing a double without getting doubled?" He was just standing there, and I couldn't move. Then it gave me the double animation. Now, I'm not having a good scoring performance for Kobe. I won't get this done if I have 20 points, just like 24 points. I need to get at least 30 by the end of the quarter. I can't get an and one. The animation's like 50-50. (22 of 60), and it's 2 minutes left in the quarter. I'm going to have to step it up in the next 2 quarters if that's the case. Also, I hate the freaking double team option or feature they have with AI. It just makes it a whole lot worse when you have AI, which aren't the easiest to score unless you do like pick and rolls. And that's if you're going against bad defenders. But when you have like 2 defenders double teaming you, when I hit that, I was gonna get an easy bucket, and also they should probably make your AI not brain dead like that. Like, or something like he set a screen for his own on his own man. Expected that to do anything. My Collingwood from having his best year yet. I think he was. I don't know. He wasn't an all-star, but he was an all-star snub to some people. And then now, as one of the worst contracts in the NBA, because he just has not played good this year and has not earned his money. At least he could have, but he just doesn't. It's not what you don't need. In and out by Kobe Bryant. I just want to get around 30 by the end of the quarter, so I actually am looking on pace. I want to be on pace to get it. If I'm on pace, I'm going to be a bit more confident, but if I'm not going to be as confident. Well, that's a bad shot. I did not want to take that. That probably should have been blocked, but it's fine. It's nothing like getting double teams as you pass half court to lose the ball as a 37-year-old. There you go. If I can hit one more shot by the end of the quarter, I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to be happy. I'm going to foul scoop it. Maybe I can hit a 3 and get 31 points by the end of the thing. It's a close game like the actual one. But as soon as I get the 60 points, they're just going to get blown out. I'm just going to be hitting every shot that people had on the bench. That with full stamina and guns running. There you go. Got 31. If that's the case, it's going to be a really close game in terms of getting the points. Oh, that Jill. Oh, Kobe. Come on, that's just disrespect. There's the behind. I don't know why Mike Conley's on this team. Rodney Hood was like the starting shooting guard, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rodney Hood was starting at shooting guard. Not Don. I don't even think they had Donovan Mitchell. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell wasn't in the league at the same time as Kobe because he was drafted 2017. At least I think he was. I'm pretty sure he was. Um, yeah, quick step back. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna put in another one of my lineups. Zion, Wilson, Zion, and two. Switch them to. So I put Jay Green and put Mark Price at point guard, and that will be another clean rotation of fresh players other than Wilt. Yeah, it's going to take me maybe a minute or two into the fourth quarter to finish this. It's that very bad first quarter. Ooh, catch and shoot from behind the arc. How's that? 4 3-pointers in a row for Kobe? 12 points in like 4 plays. 12 points. It's like freaking Tracy McGrady, 13 points in 33 seconds, but 12 points in less than that. I'm done. Well, 47. AK 47. Richard, a 5x6 game. Pretty cool. I didn't know what that was. I had to Google. So you get 5 of that lines, that's it. Hold up. You had 6 steals, 7 blocks, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. 9 assists, something like that, and then he had 14 points. He'll probably get about 54, and I'm gonna finish it like in 2 possessions. When he gets takeover, he gets takeover. Then he goes extremely cold, then gets takeover. That's assistant. Yeah, it's off of that guys. Ed Davis. Yeah, I would agree in that. And they knock it out again. Okay, he has 52. I'm gonna do a screen into a pull up J. Or a fadeaway. Either way, it still goes in. And he needs 6 points. I'm 6 points away from getting 81 tokens, 8,000. Well, basically, I'm gonna have 120 tokens, 130. I'm 6 points away from 130 tokens to 50,000 MT. Take out 3 points. Which I'll get 4 amethyst, which will be my 5th from the board. And I'll be halfway through getting to the diamond board. Which I'll probably get 1 or 2 diamonds, like, and then probably like Buck Lopez or Zayo, and then continue going with the amethyst to get the amethyst ball or the fireball. Because if you didn't notice, I'm using the gold ball, which is a diamond ball that you need for it. And if I can get that, I would happily get an arcade ball. But I haven't had any ball on the agenda since it was one like get 60 wins. It was monthly. Old unlimited. I got like 7 wins. Run well because it took me like 3-4 streets. But I'm 4-1, so I'll probably continue that. He won't step on the 3-point line. If he did, it would have been so perfect to just end the quarter with it. I'm gonna make this sub where I put Danny Green in. As long as I don't get fouled or lose the ball in the first play. It's gonna be obviously a pass to Kobe. It's his dunk, isn't it? Yeah. The only dunk. I'll put Rich Jam in. That's it. Oh, I had 59. 62 for Kobe. I put Ben Simmons, and then I'll wait for Bogut to get fully energized. I'll just do a simple one. I'll put Chris Paul back in. No, he's not really. I don't like his jump shot. It just doesn't look right. Who else can't wait until they add Charles Barkley and Reggie Miller to the game? That would be insane. Because instantly, you know, there's going to be a card for there's automatically going to be a T-Mac for his 13 points, 33 seconds, and there's going to be, when they get, eventually, if they do get Reggie Miller, there's going to be his 8 points and, it's like 8 points in 6 seconds or something, like 10 seconds. Something like that. I know it's 8 points, but I figure it's like 10 seconds. That's Kobe's out for the game. For 3 minutes, and I'm gonna make this up for Bogut. Chris Paul. Am I not just defensive? Oh, I was Danny Green. You don't want to be, isn't he? Isn't he? No, Chris Paul is though. And Bogut. Pretty sure that's the dunk he did in the All-Star game after getting a steal. Chris Paul got the alley. Which that's insane. I never knew the only dunk I've ever seen a clip of him doing was the one on Dwight, and that was the and one. I was talking like a mid-range step back type of guy who does a one step back into like a one leg and fade like Kobe does. Like pull up J's. Does some fancy stuff, gets into his hot spot in mid range. But he's always Kobe. Well, Chris Paul's probably a usually a good defender, but yeah, mid range is obviously gonna be an A+ for any year of Chris Paul. Because he isn't like one of those shooters you're gonna see go hit 7 threes a game or something like that. He can do it like 3 or 4 maybe out of like 6, but he's not gonna take that many. Up by 32. I do a spin into an easy dunk. Yeah, that should have been green. You just can't. Well, there's a minute and 9 seconds left till we get our tokens in T and we complete the challenges. I haven't seen it. I know the challenges are easy and all, but I haven't seen anyone stream it, which is surprising. In my opinion, people just do them. Like it's not even Kobe. I'm just gonna try to hold the ball. Just let them hold it for a bit. Again, injured. Yeah, never mind, never mind. Yeah, that's the end of the game. And we did it! At the buzzer. Yes. In his face, nothing but net. $80 points total. Like just at a flash. As soon as the buzzer, it's like as soon as the buzzer hit 00, just went straight in. And there it is. The challenge is done. With like 63 points for Kobe. 62, I think. It was. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have over 50,000 MT, like 130 tokens. And all of that. There's my MT, and yep, 130 tokens. 55,000 MT. Bonnie, the Bernard King did sell though, so there's that. I can get any of these. That pack sucks. There's nothing you can make. I can probably get like a 10 token pack. I'm definitely getting like Trevor Ariza and our reporter. Those are my 2 #1 options. I'm gonna get Kendrick Perkins for if I want to make a lineup. Cause why not? I love making like older lineups. Like the '08 Celtics. He sucks. He's basically useless. All he can rebound and get posted. But, again, you get to make your own old school lineups. Let's call him Butler. Didn't have 10 tokens. How many do you need? 10? No, 12. I'm actually going to spin on this Dwight Howard pack. If I get a diamond or pink diamond, it's a dub. Everything else. Or an amethyst. They do sell for a decent amount. And I got, who is that? Freaking Tito, actually. Tito, isn't it? No, it's Courtney Lee. I'm just going to quit self Courtney Lee. Tito, I probably would have put an Archer because he's probably would be a bit more expensive. Yeah. Got my players now. Got an opal and everything. I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, I can get an opal for 56,000. That's why I'm overpaying for Trae Young, because he is horrible. Probably better than Gus Williams, though, because that's a good eater. Nah. Pink diamond though, that's definitely. I can get a lot of pink diamonds. Get DeMar DeRozan, who was like 50k for a diamond. Give him for that. Pettit. The normal ones you would see like Rondo. I get something with that into, because I can easily get, yeah, I can easily get any of these other than Bill Walton, who isn't even a buyout. He's 110k empty. I might sell like a couple of those players that are cheap, because Tim Duncan's 417,000. I checked earlier, he was like 217. You didn't really increase in price, you're still the same. You might increase like 20k. I could easily get like Marquise Lucas or Nate Ferment. It seems to be at the cheapest price right now. Really clean year, not even a buyout. At one point he wasn't in an auction, but 200 tokens. There's obviously Omar and George Mikan. I could complete this set if I wanted to for 50 tokens again. I'll play if I kept the 10, probably could have gotten another one. I think Micro I can almost get my, yeah, I can. I can get long though, which I don't even want long. I don't think I could get, is Dwayne Wade a buyout? That's just what I don't know. Any Prime Series 2 plays, definitely not. I don't even want to check in opals. Ben Simmons isn't, no matter which one it is. He's like, I think Dwayne Wade's like 140k. Yeah. And Kristaps, 100. Okay, I'm gonna. Should I sell David Thompson, Mark Price, and these two for some MC? There's Joe Dumars. And sell like some of my other players that might have some value. Like maybe Henry Fields or something. And sell like Jeff Green or maybe Lance Stevenson. I have a buzz. Oh yeah, Paul Pierce. I have the Storm 5 though, it's Celtics now though. I'm honestly probably gonna grind all the way up like 150 wins to get that Diamond Jamal Crawford. Just cause I actually kind of want him because it is a crossover. I actually have the code challenges done, so I'm gonna end the stream here, like, subscribe,